What's good, people? Thanks as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. All right, let's quickly go over some of the fights coming up this weekend. World title fights, unification fights, some important fights as well. So let's start with the big one, Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale. I've done a couple of videos on this. I do think it will be interesting and exciting for the first maybe 3 or 4 rounds, but I do think once Deontay Wilder starts landing that right hand, and he will land that right hand, then it will be over very, very soon. So I expect it to go, I don't know, I think round 5 or round 6. Dominic Breazeale is a tough cookie. I mean, Anthony Joshua had to land a couple of big right hands to put this guy away. But I think there's Anthony Joshua power, and then I think there's Deontay Wilder power. So I think as soon as Deontay Wilder lands flush a few times, it could be that. So I'm going for Deontay Wilder stoppage round 6. On the undercard of that one, we do have Gary Russell Jr. versus Kiko Martínez. The UK fans should know who Kiko Martínez is by now. He has fought in the UK a few times against Scott Quigg and Carl Frampton twice. Gary Russell Jr. is this. I don't know what to make of him, if I'm honest with you. Yes, he's got fast hands. I keep hearing that. All right, the fastest hands in the game. I get it. Okay, cool. But still, one fight in 2015, one fight in 2016, one fight in 2017, one fight in 2018, and this is his first fight back in 2019. 5 fights in 5 years. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And a world champion fighting Kiko Martínez. I don't know. He has called out the likes of Leo Santa Cruz. He said he wants to fight with Gervonta Davis, so he has to win this one and look impressive. And fingers crossed he comes back again and fights, I don't know, in September, or will he take another year out? I don't know. I predict that this one will go to points because Martinez is quite tough. So I'm saying that Gary Russell Jr. will win this one. I'm saying 9 rounds to 3, Gary Russell Jr. Okay, let's go more close to home. Billy Joe Saunders headlines a card at Stevenage Borough Football Club. He will be fighting for the vacant 168-pound world title against, is it Shefat Isifu? This is his first real fight back since, David Lemieux in December 2017. So obviously a big opportunity to become a 2-weight world champion, a legit belt as well. Ramirez has given up the belt, so this is the official belt. I don't know too much about his opponent, I can't lie to you. So I'm going to go Billy Joe Saunders points, shutout. I'd be shocked if his opponent wins more than 2 rounds. That's how dominant I expect Billy Joe Saunders to be. But Billy Joe Saunders isn't a puncher, so I don't know if he's going to get his opponent out of there. But I'm going Billy Joe Saunders to win 10 rounds to 2. On the undercard of this one is Joyce versus Ustinov. I thought Ustinov retired, I can't lie to you, after the Michael Hunter defeat, but he is back. He fights Joyce. This is Joyce's 9th professional fight. Joyce actually has a fight scheduled. I just had a look at BoxRec for July. I hate when fighters do that. So obviously he's uber confident about winning this one, and he should be. Look, you think Joyce is slow. Ustinov is fucking, I mean, it's almost zombie time. It is that slow. Michael Hunter teed off on him so easily because of how slow he is. He was once somewhat of a threat in the heavyweight division, but that was many, many years ago. Right now, at best, he's a part-time boxer. So I expect Joyce to win, obviously. Joyce needs to look impressive, I think. So I'm going Joyce 4th round KO. All right, let's go to Scotland for the World Boxing Super Series card. On the undercard of Josh Taylor versus Ivan Branchik is Inoue versus Rodriguez. That is my pick for fight of the night. That one should be very good. Obviously, it's a unification fight. I think it's the IBF and WBA titles on the line, I think. I expect this one to be good. Both of these guys unbeaten. Both of these guys very good boxers. I think the edge does go in power to Inoue. I read a comment from Dave Caldwell, who was obviously training McDonald when McDonald took on Inoue. When was that? About 16 months ago? And he said his power is just unreal. He said his power and boxing IQ are unreal. So I do expect Rodriguez to put up a good performance, but in the end, I do expect Inoue, who I think is a pound for pounder, top 10 pound for pounder, to come through. I'm going Inoue stoppage 8 to 10. I think Inoue will get him out of there 8 to 10. But before that, I expect it to be a very, very good fight. And I expect Rodriguez to cause him some problems as well. He's got the reach on Inoue, I think. I think he's a bit taller as well. So I expect it to be a good performance. The main event up there, obviously, Josh Taylor versus Branchik for the IBF 140-pound title. I spoke about this one before. Branchik, am I even saying his name correctly? I think it's a better boxer than I think people give him credit for. I think he's not as wild as he once was. I did say on the preview video that it reminds me a bit of someone like a Provodnikov. If you stay there and try to fight him, he will hurt you. I think you all saw the weigh-ins. He's very solid, very stout, very stocky. Josh Taylor just needs to box. That's right. Josh Taylor just boxes. He outboxes this guy every round. If he tries to get stuck in, like he did in spots against, who did he fight again? What's that guy's name? Victor Postal, then he could be in trouble. He could be in trouble. So, look, I do think he's going to win. I don't think it will be easy. I think he's going to have some rough moments. Obviously, Branchik's now trained. He's got an experienced cornerman, obviously, with Freddie Roach in the corner. But I do expect there to be the Inoue said at the end of the fight. I expect him to win all those bouts. What do you guys think? Give me your predictions as well. What is your pick in terms of fight of the night? Obviously, I think a lot of people will go for Wilder Brazil, the big heavyweights, but I'm going for Inoue versus Rodriguez. I think that will be fight of the night. Two genuine world-class operators. And I don't think you can say that about any other fight on the night. So what do you guys think? Let me know. Peace.